off on my feed, video, Rob.
All right, we are recording.
All right,
Call the meeting order at 6 P.M. Take the roll.
Alderperson Baker,
Here.
Alderperson Smith,
Here.
Alderperson Henkel. Here. Alderperson Leitnow,
Here.
Alderperson Newman,
Here.
Alderperson Olson.
here,
We have a quorum.
All right, stand for pledge of allegiance.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
Okay. We'll take the oath of office of new elected city official members. We'll start with Ward 1 is Anthony Baker. You want me to take a picture?
Sure, we can do that.
You got it?
front of the flag. All right,
Yeah, we'll do it in front of the flag.
okay. Do you need a picture taken or we got one?
You got one.
All right, okay.
All right. Right
Bring on in.
there's perfect. You raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, Anthony Baker,
I, Anthony Baker,
having been elected or appointed to
having been elected or appointed to
the office of Alderperson Ward 1,
office of Alderperson Ward 1,
but have not yet entered upon the duties thereof.
but not yet
Entered upon the duties thereof.
entered upon the duties thereof,
Swear that I will support
swear that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and will faithfully discharge the duties
and will faithfully discharge the duties
of said office to the best of my ability.
of said office to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
There you go.
All right. Molly Hinkle, next Ward 3.
Remember, keep a little. Okay. I, Molly Henkel,
I'm Molly Hinkle,
having been elected or appointed
having been elected or appointed
to the office of Alderperson Ward 3,
the office of Alderperson Ward 3,
but have not yet entered upon the duties thereof,
but have not entered upon the duties thereof,
swear that I will support
swear that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and will faithfully discharge the duties
and will faithfully discharge the duties
of said office to the best of my ability.
of said office to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, Ken Newman, Ward 5.
I, Kenneth Newman,
I, Kenneth Newman,
having been elected or appointed to
having been elected or appointed to
the office of Alderperson Ward 5,
the office of Alderperson Ward 5,
but have not yet entered upon the duties thereof,
but have not entered the duties thereof,
swear that I will support
swear that I will support
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and will faithfully discharge the duties
and will faithfully discharge the duties
of said office to the best of my ability.
of said office to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right.
Clerk stuff, I need my paperwork. Yep. Thank you.
Right, next we'll have the council election. We'll have nominations for council president. Is there any nominations for council president?
I would like to nominate Bob Smith.
Bob, you accept?
I would accept, I guess.
All right, any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Seeing none. All those in favor of electing Bob Smith, president of the Mayville City Council, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. Congratulations, Mr. Smith, you're president of the Mayville City Council.
Right.
Thanks.
All right. Council representative on the planning commission will take nominations. The nominations for planning commission.
I don't know, who's available at 4 o'clock? I would nominate
Yeah,
Kim Olson.
Give me a sec.
I will.
Is there any other nominations for planning commission? Are there any other nominations for planning commission? Are there any other nominations for planning commission? Seeing none, all those in favor of Kim Olson to be a council representative on a planning commission by proxy, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Can I say?
Congratulations.
Thank you. I just want to say that I don't like punishing the working person. And I guess their meetings are at 4 o'clock. And I just don't think it'd be fair for the working person where they'd have to worry about how to get here by 4. Therefore, that's
That's why you're accepting.
correct.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Mayor appointments to the standing committees. Fine, you want to read the finance committee appointment?
Certainly, Finance Committee Chairperson Ken Newman. Then there will also be Alderman Bob Smith and Alderperson Molly Henkel on Finance.
All right. Personnel committee appointments.
Chair will be Alderperson Molly Henkel. We will also have Alderperson Kim Olson and Alderperson Jesse Liebnow.
Public safety committee appointments.
Chair will be Alderperson Tony DeBaker. Public safety, we'll also have Ken Newman and Alderperson Kim Olson.
All right, public works committee.
Chair will be Alderperson Bob Smith. There will be Alderperson Jesse Liebnow and Alderperson Tony DeBaker.
All right. Mayor's comments. Well, congratulations, everyone that's here, and hopefully, we're starting off the new session fresh and clean. And if you guys got anything you want to be putting on the agendas, let me or the clerk know to put it on, and we'll revisit it and go forward. All right, resolution 5976-2025, naming the official newspaper for the city of Mayville. Laurie.
Sure. Whereas the Dodge County Pioneer of Russ, Wisconsin is a qualified newspaper as stated in Wisconsin State Statute 985.03. And now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Mayville does hereby designate the Dodge County Pioneer of Russ, Wisconsin as the official newspaper of the City of Mayville as per Wisconsin State Statute 985.06 subsection 2 for a period of 1 year commencing May 1st, 2025.
All right, you've heard the resolution. Is there a motion?
Make a motion.
Motion by Newman. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Olson.
No,
And
right,
then-
Molly.
Hinkle.
There are 2 women out here.
All right, any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Resolution 5977-2025, naming the official depositories for the city of Mayville. Please read.
Whereas BMO Harris Bank, Mayville Savings Bank, TSB Financial, Ayers Investment Partners LLC, and the Wisconsin Local Government Investment Pool qualify as public depositories under Chapter 34 of the Wisconsin State Statutes. Whereas the Common Council of the City of Mayville does hereby designate BMO Harris Bank, Mayville Savings Bank, TSB Financial, Ayers Investment Partners LLC, and Wisconsin Local Government Investment Pool as public depositories for all public monies coming into the hands of the treasurer of the City of Mayville, Dodge County, Wisconsin. Now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Mayville does hereby approve the above mentioned public depositories as listed above.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All right, motion by Smith, second by Newman. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Resolution 5978-2025, appointment of the Bowie Commissioner. Please read.
Whereas in accordance with City of Mayville Municipal Code 105-2, mayor shall appoint subject to confirmation by the council, a weed commissioner. Therefore, the mayor hereby reappoints Park Director Jake Shelpfeffer as the weed commissioner for a 1-year term commencing May 1st, 2025. And now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Mayville does hereby appoint the aforementioned mayoral appointment as weed commissioner.
All right, you've heard the resolution. Is there a motion? Motion by DeBaker.
Second.
Second by Newman. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Resolution 5979-2025. Setting the dates and times of the 2025 Board of Review for the city of Mayville. I believe that's gonna be June. June what?
It will be June 5th, 2025, from 4 PM to 6 PM.
All right, June 5th, 4 to 6 PM. Oh, is there a motion?
Take a motion.
Motion by Newman,
Second.
second by DeBaker. Any discussion? And this is where we have to have somebody from the council has to be the training.
I am also on the Board of Review, so I can be trained, and I do have that coming up at the district meetings. We'll meet that qualification, but I've also purchased the training materials from UW Government Extension that's coming in. So if anyone would also like to train additionally, I can get that to you.
Yeah, I'll take that info.
Okay.
Just for that, of that.
Mhm.
I think we have to do it once a year instead of every two now.
Someone needs to be trained in it annually, who's on the Board of Review.
Okay,
Besides you or,
It could just be me,
all right,
but yes,
or the administrator?
he is not on the Board of Review.
Hmm.
It
Okay,
needs to be reviewed.
Yes, I do.
any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Mayor's proclamation declaring April 25th, 2025 as Arbor Day. All right, whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting of trees. And whereas the holiday called Arbor Day was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska. And whereas Arbor Day is now observed through the nation and the world, and whereas trees can reduce the erosion of our precious soils by wind and water, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees are a renewable resource, giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our community. And thereas be resolved that I, Rob Belk, Mayor of the City of Mayville, do hereby proclaim April 25th, 2025 as Arbor Day in the City of Mayville, and urge all citizens to support efforts to care for our trees and woodland and support our city community forest program. And further, I urge all citizens to plant trees in observance of Arbor Day, dated this 15th day of April 2025.
I'll make a motion.
It's a proclamation, so we don't need one.
Okay, good. Okay, then adding something else, pertaining to the trees, we're working on it where we can plant trees like in remembrance of somebody who passed away, just so that you all know that that is something that's being planned.
Right, go through the park board.
Yeah,
All right. Item 12, Mayor's proclamation in support of monarch butterflies and monarch butterflies habitat. Whereas the monarch butterfly is an iconic North American species known for its remarkable migration, travels up to 3,000 miles from the United States and Canada to wintering sites in central Mexico. And whereas the monarch population has declined significantly in recent decades due to habitat loss, pesticide use, and climate change, threatening the future of our vital pollinators and symbol of ecological health. And whereas monarch butterflies or other pollinators are essential to the health of our environmental system and food supply, and whereas cities, towns, and communities play a vital role in our preservation and restoration of monarch habitat through the planting of native milkweed and nectar plants, the reduction of pesticides use, and the promotion of public awareness and conservation practices. And whereas the City of Mayville recognizes its responsibility to protect the natural environment and promote sustainability for current and future generations, now Now there, I, Rob Dog, Mayor, City of Mayville, do hereby proclaim the city support the monarch butterfly and pollinator conservation efforts and encourage the following actions. The planting and maintenance of natural milkweed and nectar plants in public spaces, parks, schools, and residential areas. The reduction of or elimination of herbicides and pesticides use that is harmful to pollinators. Public education outreach to raise awareness on monarch conservation. Collaboration with local government organizations, schools, and citizens to establish and protect monarch habitat. Continuing commitment to sustainable practices and support biodiversity and ecological health. In witnessing whereof, I have hereto set my hand and caused the official seal of the city of Mayville to be affixed this 15th day of April, 2025. All right. Appointments to the commissions and boards, 13A, resolution 598-2025, annual appointments to planning commission. This is going to be Jim Olson, right?
Plan Commission, this is the citizen
Oh,
appointment.
the citizen appointments. All right, go ahead.
Whereas the terms of citizen members Larry Leibnow and James Barron will expire on the Plan Commission as of April 30th, 2025. And whereas in accordance with Municipal Code 22-1A, the mayor shall appoint subject to confirmation of the Common Council to the Plan Commission. Therefore, the mayor does hereby reappoint Larry Leibnow and James Barron to serve on the Plan Commission with terms expiring April 30th, 2028. Now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Mayville does hereby approve the above mentioned mayoral appointments to the Plan Commission.
I'll make the motion.
All right, motion by Smith,
Second.
second by DeBaker. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Resolution 5981-2025, annual appointments to the zoning board of appeals.
Whereas the terms of Alderperson Michael Schmidt and Alderperson Anthony DeBaker will expire on the zoning board of appeals as of April 30th, 2025. And whereas in accordance with Municipal Code 22-2A, the mayor shall appoint subject to confirmation of the Common Council to the zoning board of appeals. And whereas pursuant to ordinance 1146-2025, the terms of the current members of the zoning board of appeals will be adjusted to reflect terms expiring April 30th of their respective year. Therefore, the mayor does hereby appoint Alderperson Anthony DeBaker and Alderperson Bob Smith to serve on the zoning board of appeal with terms expiring April 30th, 2026. Therefore, the term of Andrew Schumacher will be updated to expire April 30th, 2026. The term of Larry Leibnow will be updated to expire April 30th, 2027. The term of Dale Amundson will be updated to expire April 30th, 2028. And the term of alternate member Jerry Kep will be updated to expire April 30th, 2026. And the term of the alternate member Bill Wallace shall be updated to expire April 30th, 2027. And now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Mayville does hereby approve the above mentioned mayoral appointments and updates to existing member terms to the Zoning Board of Appeals.
All right, you've heard the resolution. Is there a motion?
Make a motion.
Motion by Newman,
Second.
second by Hinkle. Any discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Resolution 5982-2025, annual appointments to the Administrative Review Appeals Board.
Whereas the term of Alderperson Jesse Leibnow will expire on the Administrative Review Appeals Board as of April 30th, 2025. And whereas Stan Marks is no longer a resident of Mayville and has a term expiring April 30th, 2026. Whereas in accordance with Municipal Code 22-4A, the mayor shall appoint subject to confirmation of the Common Council to the Administrative Review Appeals Board. Therefore, the mayor does hereby reappoint Alderperson Leibnow to serve on the Administrative Review Appeals Board with a term expiring April 30th, 2026. And therefore, the mayor does hereby appoint Matthew Schneider to finish the term previously held by Stan Marks expiring April 30th, 2026. Now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Mayville does hereby approve the above mentioned mayoral appointments to the Administrative Review Appeals Board.
All right, is there a motion on the resolution?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Smith, second by DeBaker. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carries. Resolution 5983 twenty twenty-five, annual appointments to the Utility Commission.
Whereas the terms of Alderperson Bob Smith, Alderperson Michael Schmidt, Alderperson Kenneth Newman, and Alderperson Jesse Leitner will expire on the Utility Commission as of April 30th, 2025. Whereas in accordance with Municipal Code 22-9A, the mayor shall appoint subject to confirmation of the Common Council to the Utilities Commission. Therefore, the mayor does hereby appoint Alderperson Bob Smith, Alderperson Tony DeBaker, Alderperson Ken Newman, and Alderperson Jesse Leitner to serve on the Utility Commission with terms expiring April 30th, 2026. And now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Mayville does hereby approve the above mentioned mayoral appointments to the Utility Commission.
All right, you heard the resolution. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Hinkle. Your second,
I'll second.
second by Olson. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Resolution 5984 twenty twenty-five, the annual appointment to the Park and Recreation Commission.
Whereas the term of Alderperson Kim Olson will expire on the Park and Recreation Commission as of April 30th, 2025. And whereas pursuant to ordinance 1146-2025, the terms of the current members of the Park and Recreation Commission will be adjusted to reflect terms expiring April 30th of their respective year. Whereas the terms of citizen members Margie Sather, Andy Shoemaker, and Mike Schuett will now expire on the Park and Recreation Commission as of April 30th, 2025. And whereas Nick Steckel has resigned from the Park and Recreation Commission with an appointment expiring April 30th, 2026. And whereas in accordance with the Municipal Code 22-10A, the mayor shall appoint subject to confirmation of the Common Council to the Park and Recreation Commission. Now, therefore, the mayor does hereby appoint Alderperson Bob Smith to serve on the Park and Recreation Commission with a term expiring April 30th, 2026. And therefore, the mayor does hereby appoint Austin Haig to finish the term previously held by Nick Steckel, expiring April 30th, 2026. Therefore, the mayor does hereby reappoint Andy Shoemaker, Margie Sather, and Mike Schuett to serve on the Park and Recreation Commission with terms expiring April 30th, 2028. And therefore, the terms of Kathy Sertich and Steve Kleiner shall be updated to expire April 30th, 2026. Now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Mayville does hereby approve the above mentioned mayoral appointments and update to existing member terms to the Park and Recreation Commission.
All right, you heard the resolution. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Levino, second by Olson. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Resolution 5985 twenty twenty-five, annual appointments to library board. Please read.
Whereas the term of Alderperson Michael Schmidt will expire on the library board as of April 30th, 2025. And whereas in accordance with Municipal Code 22-12A, the mayor shall appoint subject to confirmation of the Common Council to the library board. Therefore, the mayor does hereby appoint Alderperson Kim Olson to serve on the library board with the term expiring April 30th, 2026. And now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Mayville does hereby approve the above mentioned mayoral appointment.
All right, is there a resolution? You heard the resolution. Is there a motion?
Make a
I'll
motion.
Motion by Hinkle, second by Levino.
Newman.
Newman.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Resolution 5986 twenty twenty-five, annual appointments to the Community Development Authority / Enhancement Committee.
Whereas the term of Alderperson Anthony DeBaker will expire on the Community Development Authority Enhancements Committee as of April 30th, 2025. Whereas the terms of citizen members Sue Wilderman and Molly Henkel will expire on the Community Development Authority Enhancements Committee as of April 30th, 2025. And whereas in accordance with Municipal Code 22-16A, the mayor shall appoint subject to confirmation of the Common Council to the Community Development Authority Enhancements Committee. Therefore, the mayor does hereby appoint Alderperson Tony DeBaker to serve on the Community Development Authority Enhancements Committee with the term expiring April 30th, 2026. Therefore, the mayor does hereby appoint Sue Wilderman and Michael Schmidt to serve on the Community Development Authority Enhancements Committee with terms expiring April 30th, 2028. And now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Mayville does hereby approve the above mentioned mayoral appointments to the Community Development Authority Enhancements Committee.
Yeah, I think that Molly was gonna be on the CDA.
I will update this one, my apologies. And
So,
we'll get
yeah.
you this one to sign.
Right, all right, so the baker's coming off. Molly's going on.
There we go.
All right, is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Newman, second by Levino. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion passes. All right,
Unless you'd like to.
on behalf of the mayor, I'm gonna, or in order of the chair, I'll want to adjourn at 6:25. Thank you.